Introduction to Speech, Communication 110, Introduction to Speech, Speech 1. First note card, second note card, third note card. I will also scan them in and submit them as a file just to be safe. I'd like to thank you all for joining me today. My name is Jacob Nixon, for those of you who haven't actually met me yet. I'm a student at Columbia College online. I'm taking Introduction to Speech, and I have to give several speeches over the course of the class. Now, I'm no stranger to public speaking. In high school, I took a speech and debate class. Had to give dozens of speeches in front of class. I also, on the football team, when we would get pumped up for the big game, I sometimes get to do the speech. Can't think of a better word for that. But most of the time I just let the adrenaline talk there. At work, I also have to get up in front of our new training groups, tell them a little bit about what we do, usually about 5 to 10 minutes, just like today. Just give them an introduction. Then I spend most of my shifts on the phone with complete strangers, so speaking to people I haven't met is nothing new. Actually, it's a fairly interesting path on how I got here. When I was a junior in high school, I started that year with a 2.1 GPA. A 1.2 GPA, and graduated with a 2.1 GPA. I never thought I'd get into college. Well, I impressed someone, got accepted into Friday Technical Institute in Kansas City. That didn't go well. I was very irresponsible, and I didn't actually make it through my first term. But I did move back to Columbia and actually met a woman I ended up marrying. That didn't go well either. In 2005, we got divorced. I moved back to Kansas City for 6 months with my brother, trying to get things under control. Met another woman named Jana. That didn't go well either. We didn't click. I was together with her for 5 years for some reason. It lasted a lot longer than it should have. But while I was with Jana, I was finally able to find a job that I did enjoy, selling glasses, and was able to stop bouncing around from place to place. Stayed there for 3 years. When during the last 6 months or so, I met Liz. Wave to the camera. She's actually a Columbia College student herself. Actually, is going to be graduating in May, and she's an officer with the Columbia Police Department. So she's already got the job. I'm very jealous, and I've just got to finish the degree. But she actually helped me get my life back on track. Seeing her being very passionate about going to school, actually having fun with it, made me think, okay, it's time for me to do it again. So I actually joined her in one of her classes. The professor was very nice to let me sit in, and I was sold. But it's time. So over the next couple of years, I've been going to Columbia College. I currently believe I have a 3.45 GPA, nothing too shabby. I'm very proud of that number, actually. There are some that would argue that it is higher than my IQ. But I now work for NBS and e-content customer care, where I assist students with problems with their ebooks overnights, which again, I'd like to thank again all of you for making the time, because this was very difficult for me to get everybody together. However, after I graduate, I don't plan on staying in NBS. NBS, great gateway job. It's going to give me a lot of experience in a technical field, because I am majoring in computer information systems. Experience is what I need right now. Not a lot of money to be made there. Not a big future with NBS. But after I graduate, I hope to become a network administrator, making big bucks, so 6 or 7 digits preferably. But I'll take what I can get. But I haven't decided if I may want to go on to get my master's degree, make myself a little bit more valuable to the job market, or maybe I'll just do both. Maybe find a job that does have, pays well, and will also give me like tuition assistance or reimbursement or something along the lines of those. I apologize. In the meantime, I'm just taking it one class at a time and trying to get as high grades as possible. Using opportunities like this to get up in front of people and talk about myself, which is my favorite topic. But I do want to just thank everybody for coming, and thank you at home for listening.